working on this method and I need to insert a student in the front of the list in this array. So right now I have 2 students in there, and if I want to add another student, I want to put that right there and push all these back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check to see if this is full or not. And I have a method for checking if it's full or not. And if it's not full, what I'm going to do is iterate through each one. So I'll iterate through each one and take this position, which would be n of 0, and then change n of 0 to n 0 plus 1. So that will put it right here. And then iterate to the next one. N of 0. Oh, that wouldn't work. Because what would happen is I would change that to that, and then this would now be that, and that wouldn't work. So what I have to do is pull it from behind. I can't push it. I have to pull it. Pause this. So, okay, that changes what I have to do. I don't think I push, I have to pull it. So if I have to pull it, then I have to figure out which one is the last one that's not null. So then I'd have to iterate still through. I wouldn't have to iterate through it still. Because I have a count. So I have a student head count. So all I have to do is take the student head count. If there's 2 students, the head count would be 2. So that would be 0, 1. And if the head count is say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, count is 5, that would be 0 through 4. So I just take 4 and add 1, 3 and add 1. And I try that. So um, so I say 4 int I is equal to the student head count. All right. So that equals how many students are in here. In this case, it would be 2. So this would be 2. So I started student head count minus 1. Student head count minus 1. And that would give me 2 minus 1. So it would give me 1 here. Or start 0, 1. And that would give me that index that I need. So then all I would do is add student head count plus take whatever this is, I, add 1. But then I would have to go down. So I would say I, as long as I is greater than 0. This is greater than 0. See, as long as I is greater than 0, then I minus minus keep going. Okay, so but what I would do is I want to iterate through each one of these. So then student is my array name, and that would equal to, so student dot I would now equal student dot I plus 1. And what that's going to do is, okay, it's going to go to student, get its name, gets that number from the amount of people that are in the lists. So in this case, it'd be 2. So in order to get this number right here, I had to take 2 minus that 1, which is right here. So then I would get 1, which makes that 1, and then I would go through here, through my array, and say blah 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 for every student I, which case this would be 1, because that'd be 1. What I do is take 1 and make that equal to, that wouldn't be right. I have to make student plus 1 equal to that. and then that would make student I, the that is, plus 1 and make that equal to that. And then once that's done, I would subtract I. So then I in this case would be 0, and then 0 plus 1 would equal to whatever that is. So that may work. And then once that's done, all I have to do is put student, where is it? Student, and put that in the beginning, which is 0. It's going to be equal to name. Name, that should be name. Cool. And then that's going to be name. And let's see, hopefully this works on here. So I would just do more class, and then I want to add a student. I'm going to add Stacy. Stacy, S-T-A-Y-S-C, Stacy. Now I added Stacy, then I should be able to print the list again. Let's copy this. What I'm going to do. Let's take this and put it down there. And Stacy should be added to the list, and it should show me down there once I print the list. Like that. Stacy's there, but it added Stacy. There. Oh, I know why, because I put add student Stacy. And I needed to add student Stacy to a different part. Add. What do I name that function? Let's insert in the front. Insert student in the front. Should put an add student to the front. That would make more sense. And that should do whatever it's had to do. And that didn't quite work because it got rid of Leo. I got rid of Leah. Because once it got to 0, let's see. Is this greater than or equal to 0? Let's try that. Always something down there. That was what it was. Stacy, Leo, Lisa. And now I should be able to add to the front of this, but I'm going to change this to add to the front of this because I don't like that. And this is going to be add student in the front. And we can do the same thing again. Miss Moore's classroom. We're going to add a student. We're going to add it to the front. And this is going to be Greg. And once we run that, you should add Greg to the front of the list. Greg, Stacy, Leo. Get rid of Lisa though. Where the hell did Lisa go? Lisa's not in there anymore. What happened to Lisa? So add this at the end of the okay. Oh, because I didn't add. I need to add student head count. So once I add a student to the list, I need to update the student count, or it messes up everything. So for blah blah blah, it adds it there. Changes it, and now you need to update the student head count because that's what everything's going on. Plus plus. That was weird. That should work now. There we go. And I can still add people to the list. This one's classroom. Add students to the front. And this is going to be, I don't know, Janet. Let's add Janet to the front of the list. Janet is added to the front of the list. It's weird because don't. No, I can't just add arrays. What happens when I just add it anyway? I wonder what happens if I just do the add. I don't remember how I implemented the add. So it's probably gonna give me an error. What happens if I do it? And then add. Just add the student. Marge. Weird name. So I'm coming up with. Should come with errors. I don't know what's gonna happen. Look at Marge in the back. And then add student. Just regular add student. Put Jason. Now, Jason's added to the back. We'll add another student. And this is going to be Tim. Tim should be added to the front though. Tim, not time. Timmy. Timmy's in the front. We'll just keep adding people to the front and see what happens when you run out. Shit. I didn't even implement that. What happens when it's full? Who's another name? Leon. Play that one. Just add it to the front. Yeah. And then we'll just add this last one. We'll just add it to the front just because I keep doing it. Add students to the front. And this would be Samantha. That's how you spell it. And we will run this, and that should fill everything up. And what's gonna happen now when I add, it's gonna break because I didn't implement what happens when it breaks. When it's full, add student. And we're going to put Johnny. And Johnny's gonna break it. Johnny's gonna break it. If you broke it, it's out of bounds. So what I need to do for Johnny, I'm gonna say only do this if it's not full. So first check to see if it's full. So if this dot is full, if it's full, then return or just out. Cannot add. I just put student list is full. Student class room is full. Cannot add because student classroom is full. And I can do this too. Cannot add name because student classroom is full. And it says if this is full, that's what it's gonna do. And just return. So else return. Okay, so now this with Johnny, instead of breaking it, it should just say you can't add Johnny. There's no more room. It didn't say anything, but at least it didn't break. If it's full. And why did this happen? What happened to all of the names? should work. I don't know. Huh. What's going on here? What is going on with my list? Erased everybody. And Johnny, I said, if it's full, let else return. That has something to do with this. Okay, do that. Else do all of this stuff. That makes more sense. I think that's what happened. That's why that didn't run, of course. So it should do it now. Cool. Can I add because classroom soon? Then you can also do Miss Moore classroom dot add student front. I'm gonna try to add Billy. Sorry, Billy, you can't come because his classroom is full. You heard Johnny. Do I have a remove? I haven't done remove yet. Of course, if you do add student, it's gonna break because you're just gonna add it to the. If this student is empty, then do it. Put his name. Da, da, da. Yeah, we're gonna stop that here.